So I thought I'd create this video today on how to floss your teeth, because after searching online, we couldn't find a video that actually showed people how to floss their teeth or why they should floss their teeth. And this is very surprising, given that it's the basis of all your oral health is about keeping things clean. Now on this dental model, I have smeared a whole bunch of orthodontic wax on the teeth to simulate plaque and bacteria and how it will coat your teeth. And I'll show you some of the common mistakes that we see first of all. So probably the most common mistake I see from patients, and all of my patients would generally tell me they floss, is a technique issue. So a lot of people will get the floss, and to them the definition of flossing is going between their teeth like this and bringing the floss up and down. And if you look very carefully at the model, when you floss like that, all you've done is you've cut a line through the bacteria, but it's still all over the teeth. The first thing that you have to understand about floss is that a piece of string won't clean anything, but a blade will. So to get your piece of floss to turn into a blade, you need a decent length of it. We wrap it around our middle fingers and we pull on it very tight, and we only use about 1 centimeter. Now we use our thumb and forefingers to direct this, and when we get that piece of floss tight and we pull it, you can hear it becomes a bit like a blade. It's like a very stretched piece of wire, and it will cut. To clean the teeth, we have to stretch the floss really tight, turn it into a blade, put it between the teeth. Now, like a blade where you're scraping something, you've got to scrape it up that tooth. So you've got to stretch that piece of blade, or the piece of floss, sorry, against the tooth, and you scrape up. Now when you do that, if you look carefully at that tooth, that surface is completely clean now. What you'll also notice is on the tooth in front of it, the bacteria is still there. So for every gap in your mouth, you have to go in and you've got to clean the tooth behind, scrape it up and down, and then you've got to go through the same gap, pull it really tight against the tooth in front and scrape that tooth. And you can see as I do that, the floss literally slices the bacteria off the tooth. And you can now see that between those two teeth, it's perfectly clean. And you do this for all the gaps between your teeth. And then after that, you can come along and brush off the bacteria that's on the smooth surfaces. So very important that you press, scrape really, really hard. And not only will it clean your teeth, it will identify problems in your teeth way before you actually get them. That's flossing.